Namaskar friends, welcome to Export Import Make in India campaign, and today in the session we will understand import full clearance plus supplier coordination. Okay, so import clearance means that what our document need at the time of clearance, okay, and how to coordinate with the supplier for importing the goods. Okay, so for example, you are going to import goods from the Russia. Okay, so in this process, the deal need to initiate from the supplier side, because the supplier is the owner of goods, so he will decide what will be the incoterms, what will be the payment terms, what will the shipment route. Okay, and okay, so on basis of this thing, what supplier will do? Supplier will send forma invoice to importers. Okay, so we are in India and we are the importer here. So we receive the forma invoice, okay, and at the initial level we need to check out the all details which is mentioned in the forma invoice by the supplier should be accurate and in favor of our company or organization. Okay, so what we will check out first, we check out what is the incoterms. Okay, so as per incoterms, we'll check out details. If incoterm is favor of us, not because that in incoterms in the shipment is CIF. Okay, so we have to check out what freight is charged by the supplier. Okay, so like a $1,500 charges from Russia to India sea freight. So we will check out with our CHN freight forward what is the charge currently. Okay, if we check out and our CHF freight forward is giving us the freight charger lower than the supplier of the Russian, so in this what we will do, we will intimate to our supplier that shipment need to be deal on the FOB basis. We will pay the freight charges. Okay, so in this way we have to check out whether this incoterm is favor of organization or not. Then we will decide the incoterms. In the same way, payment terms also, because here we are the importer and we have to make the payment to the supplier. So what would be the best payment terms for us? Okay, so we will try to give the payment terms like a document against payment. Okay, because in that case we are surely about that when we receive the proof of export from the origin, then we will make the payment. Okay, so as per document against payment, here we are ensuring that payment will goods are dispatched from the origin. Okay, in the same way we can also decide document against acceptance. Okay, in acceptance case we can make the 90 days, 120 days, which is the payment terms in favor of the organization. Okay, so in this way we can check out which is the best incoterms. Okay, but in some cases supplier is not sure regarding the payment, so what he will try to do, he will try to do shipment under the letter of credit. Okay, so in that case the bank will show to the supplier, Russian supplier, that payment will be received. Okay, so this can be also payment terms. Okay, so this is depend on the both negotiations between supplier and buyer. Okay, after that what is the next procedure? All the thing has been done, and here we need to create the purchase order. Okay, because that on basis on the forma invoice we need to create purchase order. Once we prepare the purchase order and send to the supplier, then only supplier can dispatch the goods. Without purchase order, supplier will not dispatch the goods. Okay, because that he need to the written confirmation of the requesting goods to import in any countries. Okay, so the purchase order will help in the process of import if any disputes comes between importer and exporter. Okay, then what is the next step? Once we share this purchase order to the importer dispatch the goods from origin. Okay, so what the process? In that process, importer need to make payment to the his transporter and CHA. If shipment is FOP, in that case, he need to deliver the goods to the port of loading. Okay. When he deliver the goods to the port of loading, just like this is a Russian exporter. Okay, and then he need to display the goods from here. So in case of FOB shipment, this good need to be delivered at the port of loading. Okay, so also expenses related from factory to the port of loading bear by the exporter, and he will charge in his invoice. So what he will do, he will edit this FOB charges in actual cost of the goods. Okay, if shipment is CIF, then what he will do, he will add the freight charges also in the invoice. Okay, so FOB plus freight, then CIF. Okay, so what at the time of negotiation in the Incoterms, what we will do, negotiation at the Incoterms. This is very important point where we have to check out which Incoterms is best. Okay, just like a supplier giving us the CIF. Okay, so supplier is providing the goods at the port of discharge. So what he will do, he will prepare the commercial invoice. Okay, and in cost of good, he will add the FOB charges plus freight charges. Okay, so in that commercial invoice, we need to check out what is the freight charges. Okay, and just like he giving the 1500 freight charges from port of loading to the port of discharge. Okay, so what we will do, we will negotiate this Incoterm in such a way like we will also contact to our CH and freight forwarder. I will ask the rate from Russia to Indian seaport freight charges. Okay, if he is giving the $1,200, so what we will do, we will intimate to our supplier that this deal need to be done FOB, because we will appoint our CHA for the freight, because you can understand what thing is favor in the organization. We need to check out this thing. Okay, so this is the process. Then what is the next step? Next step is just like a Russian supplier export the goods to the India. So what he will do, he just prepare the setup document. Okay, so the document he received from his supplier, his transporter and shipping line and all the things. So the document setup need to be prepared and sent to the importer as a pre-shipment intimation document. So here we will receive the import document from the supplier side. Okay, so what is the procedure? Just like the document received, sub document received. Okay, then we will submit this document to our CH and freight forwarder at the import custom clearance port. Okay, so what he will do, he will file the bill of entry. Okay, and as supplier means the shipping line, file the IGM, the bill of entry generate. So in the process of bill of entry filing, we need to check out the bill of entry details. So first, CHA send to us the draft copy of the bill of entry. So it's called as a checklist for approval. Okay, so we need to check out the checklist properly whether all details are okay or not. If anything we are approving wrongly, then it will be problem in the import and future perspective also. So check out properly, then proceed. Okay, then what is the next step? After filing of the bill of entry, the physically shipment received at the custom. Okay, so at the custom level, we have to check out. First, we have to check out before importing the goods. We have to check out if any special document needed in this commodity. If needed, then we need to intimate to our supplier. Okay, that we need this document. Okay, and if you are not aware, and at the time of custom clearance, government officer asks for the particular document. Okay, so we immediately need to coordinate with the supplier for respective documents. Okay, for example, we are importing the goods like a agriculture commodity. So in that, there is a phytosanitary certificate required. Okay, so before importing the goods, first we need to check out what document required. If you are not aware, then immediately at the port of custom examination process, and we intimate to supplier to submit this document. It can be take time. Okay, it can be take time, like a supplier will arrange the document to us. and shipment will clear. So the shipment will hold at the custom level. Okay, so at the level of this, what is the procedure? The document supplier sent to us, then we will submit to the government officer, then he will proceed the custom clearance. Okay, so if the document is delayed from supplier side, the custom hold the shipment, or due to this the shipment comes under the detention charges. Okay, because that the shipping line give us the specific time period to return the empty containers to his shipping line yard. Okay, so if we are taking the 5 days in the custom clearance for arranging this document, so if we have only 9 days to returning the empty container to the shipping line. Okay, so our factory is like a in Haryana. Okay, and shipment is import at the port of Nhava Sheva. Okay, so the transit time will be 15 days. Okay, but we have 9 days. So in such case, what will happen? The detention charges can be applied on the shipment. Okay, so we have to keep in mind such thing. Okay, so as an importer, we need to check out all documents are ready or not from the supplier side. Check out and scrutinize the all document properly so that any problems not come, because the shipping line charge us the heavy detention charges like a $200 per day, $150 per day for the containers. Okay, so we need to keep in mind that we need to arrange all the document at the custom level. Okay, if shipment is against the original document, then we also need to intimate to supplier that send original document urgently and timely so that we can import good timely. So here the important thing we need to understand is that what document needed at the custom time. We need to coordinate from the supplier side. Like a basic document is a custom commercial invoice, packing list, bill of lading or airway bill. Okay, these are the basic document. Other than this, certificate of origin, insurance, this document also needed. Okay, so these are the basic document which needed in the import case, and other document which is based on the commodity. Okay, so we have to check out all document while the importing. Okay, so here our main topic is to import full clearance. So in the clearance process, what document needed, how to file the bill of entry through CHA. This thing is very important. Okay, so as the session we understood, the checklist filed by the CHA after receiving the all document. Then if any document needed, then we need to coordinate with the supplier, and supplier provide the document. Okay, then after that this process, the document is received, then process the examination process, and shipment delivered to our factory. Okay, so we have to understand this thing, what document need to be required at the import time. So guys, in this session we have tried to understand what is the import clearance procedure and how we can coordinate with the supplier if any document required, and also we understand how to initiate the deal with the import, and what is the checking point to the perform invoice. Okay, so guys, we are just going to end the session here. Thanks for watching the session. Have a nice day.